Okay, so for this challenge actually we need nothing more but the coins. So we can start the game and talk with Diana to get a little shortcut here. Skip the cutscene, and if you're fast enough you can see Diana's underwear, but I'm not fast enough, so we get the ticket to the party. We could pick up this brick. We're gonna use it to knock out an agent soon. So right now we need to attend the party. We just show our invitation to this guy. Actually, if you're not starting from here, then there's an invitation behind the garden at the parking lot. There's a guy smoking and he has a spare invitation which you can steal. So we're gonna go to the bathroom and toss the brick to this guy. He's gonna be KO'd. We pick up the gun and the ID and just hide the body here in the toilet next room. No one will come, so it's safe to hide it there. Okay, now with the ID, with the security card, we can just access this door here and turn on the copy machine, which will trigger this guard at next door to come and investigate the area. We need to turn it off because we will subdue him, and then one guard might come faster than we need, so rather just do it one by one. Okay, so when he comes to investigate the area, just go on and subdue him. And we don't need to hurry that much because actually we need to do something else as well. We just hide the body here in the container and start the copy machine again. Another bodyguard will come, or agent, or enforcer, whatever he is, and we can subdue him as well. Then we are left with one, which we can just go and subdue when he's alone. We need the pistol because this is a security room-ish, and there is the camera which we can turn off then. Okay, so subdue this guy and just take the gun and hide the body here at the stairs because we need one more guard to be in the crates. Okay, he's not right, but yes, he is. So we can just subdue him and put it in the crate after we shot the security system. Pick the gun up and drag his body. Okay, so actually we don't need to have any level on this map because there is a sniper rifle not that far from here, and there is a briefcase-ish toolbox that we can use to bring the sniper rifle to the party without being noticed. So we just come down and turn off the switches here, which will trigger the army man to come and investigate the area. The technician right there, or I don't know what that guy is, the winery guy, he's not carrying anything, so you can do whatever you want. You can even bypass him, but we will come back to subdue him because later on when we want to trick our target to come down, we'll do that by blowing up the winery, and that will trigger a lot of technicians and winery guy to come to an area, and we don't want him to move at all to that place where we are. So we just subdue him and drag his body like somewhere here. It's safe actually, no one should come here, so it would be fine. Here's a key and a key card. It's not that important, but well, why not? Okay, we have some rat poison. If you want, you can just poison the filter down there and start the air conditioner, and you can poison a lot of area. Just subdue this guy here and put it in the crates, that box. And since we will be in this area for a while, we need to knock out this NPC right here. So when he's facing away, you just climb up and subdue him. Later on we will move the body, but right now we need to hurry up because actually Diana and the woman who we saw at the beginning are having a tour, and they will come at the security room soon. So we need to have this toolbox, and before we can just knock out this one guy before we go for the sniper rifle. So he will come here, count, I don't know, the barrels, and just continue his route, but we will knock him out because our other target, the man, will come from this place, and we need no one to be here. So later on we will knock out the two other technicians right down here, but as I told you, we are in quite of a hurry-ish, and not sure whether or not it will be in time if we knock out those two guys. So rather be safe than sorry. Just knock out this guy and then go back to the toolbox which we left there, and then we go for the sniper rifle in the other end of the map. Luckily it's a silenced sniper rifle and it fits this toolbox, so it's great. So we go up where we came from. We don't need to be worried by cameras anymore because we turned it off with the security system. So we leave the toilet area and just go out of the dance floor. They are tangoing here, so we just leave this area and go straight through the parking lot at that place. Straight there. At the left, we can just jump over this fence and no one will notice us. From now on you need to be crouched because there are guards here who are watching, and you might be spotted. At the end you just hop over this fence there and just go to the window in the room. Here at the left there is a coin. You should pick it up and just go straight through this area. At this place you should be worried that this guard who just finished his route there is going up this ladder, goes around and goes down and stayed there for a while. So if he's on his route and not standing there, just wait for him. He's coming, so we go for this guy and just knock him out here at the middle. This is a safe place because no one watches it. With that coin you just picked up, or the one that you brought with yourself, just toss it somewhere there at the barrels. You will need it later, so just don't toss it too off the ground. Now that he goes investigated, the other one is still there. We pick up the crowbar because if you lose it, it's not a big deal. If you lose the toolbox, that's gonna be an issue. And just pick up the sniper rifle and stash it in your toolbox. Now we are good to go. Pick up the coin, and if you have the crowbar, but that's not so important. It's just a great tool to knock out people. We won't break any doors. So here's the guy, he's just finishing his route. We wait for him to get down the stairs, go to that place where he stands for a while, and we just leave this area. Be aware that on the right there is a guard, and I was close to get spotted, but luckily didn't. Just be careful, if he faces away, then go. Now we just leave where we come from, through the window. Be careful with the cards here, and through this fence, and out at the first fence. After this we go back to the party. We have to show our invitation again, but since they didn't frisk us at the first, they won't bother us this time neither. So we just go with our toolbox, which is definitely not suspicious, and we go to the toilet, restroom area, and go to the security door. We need to use our key card again, and at this place we just wait for Diana and the woman to come. They are still talking. I just go a little bit fast forward. Okay, so at this point we are just waiting, and I fast forwarded a little bit, so this is like 5 times speed. They are still talking, going to that area, and while they are coming back, we are waiting for them. At this point, we have nothing to do. Or if you have such time, you can just go downstairs and knock out the 2 winery guy that I mentioned before. I just realized I need to move this persons right here. It's not necessary, it's just for beauty's sake, shall I say, because at this area it's not visible from downstairs or upstairs, so if somebody for some reason comes here, it won't be an issue. I still have time, so I just go and drag the 3rd guy as well. While they are coming, we just get our coin, and when the target is down and one of the bodyguards is close to down, but the target is not watching here, just toss the coin there, and that will trigger the VIP target not to come for the coin but send his guard. He's coming. The target is mostly occupied with Diana, so it's not an issue that it's kind of a plain sight that you're dragging a body, but yeah, sometimes it may happen to catch you, so be careful. Okay, so pick up the coin and just toss it right next to this stash here, and wait for the other bodyguard to come. Since these VIP targets don't have most of the time the audacity to come for the coin, they will send the guard. Just subdue the guard and go for our target. It's not an issue if she sees you or for some reason you do some kind of illegal stuff in front of her until she reports it to someone, because you're gonna kill her, so it won't affect your rating. You can leave the bodies there, no one will come there, and Diana won't bother with the bodies, so we for sure have time for now to knock out these 2 guys. Just start with this gun and knock out that way. Drag the bodies to the stairs area, otherwise they might be seen, and if a body is found, then you might get your rating down. Not to have silent assassin. So this is This is kind of a slow process, shall I say, because we want to make for sure that they don't find the body after we blow up the winery. So that's why this walkthrough is kind of a long one, but for sure you can speed it up. We can leave the toolbox here because that's the spot where we will hide and wait for our next target. If you wish, you can obviously improve on this by kicking these two guys or KOing out before going for the sniper rifle, but I just didn't thought that I have time, so I was worried not to lose the target at this place. So after we drag that two body there, we're just gonna make sure that he's a little bit inside not to get spotted, and we are going to blow up the winery now. For this, we just come up to this person that we left here and we drag him over at here to be a little bit farther away, because the guard that we try to lure here might see it. So the guard just left the area, so we couldn't trigger it, but we can set a trap for him with those coins that we brought with us. You can do it with free, but since you had one at least free, one is at the reception at the beginning of the party, so you can steal a coin from there as well. With 4 you can definitely make a chain and the guard will come for the last one. You can just hide behind this corner and just snitch him and subdue him. Yes, the first coin that we'll see, the second and the third, after and the fourth. So as you can see, you can do it with 3 as well, but since you have 4, it's not a big deal. If you are speedrunning, you can improve it, but since I'm not speedrunning, I'm just a hitman that goes for sure not to get spotted. I don't mind using 4 coins for the sake of losing time. So just hide it in this crate, because otherwise after the blow he might be spotted. And just take the gun not to trigger anyone to for some reason go to the area where the stash is and we have some bodies there. So just toss a coin there, that will distract this guy here, and just don't forget to hide here, because upstairs there are 2 winery guy watching and they might spot you. Just fast run away and jump above this tube. Don't go that way, because there is an NPC running from the other side and you might be facing her. As I remember, it's a woman right there, so be careful. Where we left the toolbox, we just pick out the sniper rifle, pick up the toolbox, just knock him out, not to miss the shot, and while he's running towards us, we are just waiting for him. At this point we are kind of finished with every tricky situation we might have, and we just knock him out while he's running, shoot him and stash the gun, don't forget, and just hide it there. It's totally fine, no one will see it, and you can even drop the body there. It will be hidden and no one will find it. Now we just only need to leave the area. We just run out from the restroom to the dance floor where we are exiting through Diana. We just have a tango with Diana and that's it actually. At this stage we did the game, but don't forget, while we are tangoing with Diana we might even be spotted. I mean, there is a chance if a guard sees a body now, then your rating might be dropped. But since we hit them quite well, I don't think that this will occur. So, kinda that's it, how you do the Sniper Assassin, Silent Assassin, suit only on this map. As you can see, we get the achievements, and thank you everybody for watching. Enjoy the game and see you next time. Bye bye.